Most people in their 20s confuse motion with progress. The calendar fills, the bank account doesn't. If you keep doing what feels normal, you'll wake up at 30 with payments, pressure, and no options. If you can handle 9 uncomfortable truths and quit these broke habits now, you buy freedom early. Your friends will think you're extreme, your 30s will call you brilliant. Ready? Here's the filter: if it doesn't grow your skills, your network, or your assets, it's probably a disguised drain. Remove the drains and the compounding machine finally turns on. Habit 1: spending before investing. Most people treat payday like a festival. Money flies to food apps, rides, subscriptions, and deserved upgrades. The wealthy run the opposite script. The transfer happens first, lifestyle expands on what remains. Automate a fixed percentage from checking to investments the moment income lands. You can't miss money you never see. If debt doesn't pay you, freeze upgrades and attack principal with boring aggression. Consistency beats intensity. One invisible rule today is worth 1,000 promises next January. Habit 2: buying status instead of stamina. Loud logos, bar tabs, and weekend flights feel rich. They rent a feeling and sell your future. Quiet wealth buys sleep, strength, and focus because energy is the interest rate on everything else. Eat like you respect tomorrow, lift 3 to 4 times a week, and go home at midnight. Spend on your mattress, shoes, and food that isn't a dare. Skip the flex, fund recovery. You're not depriving yourself, you're compounding capacity while everyone else is nursing hangovers. Habit 3: staying generic. You collect tasks, not a scarce skill, so the market shrugs and pays you average. Money follows value, and value follows scarcity. Pick one slice where outcomes are measurable: sales, analytics, DevOps, lifecycle email, paid search, and get unignorably good. Then climb rooms. Selling the same craft to buyers with bigger stakes multiplies pay without multiplying hours. Calendar one deep work block daily, one live project per month, and one performance review with yourself each quarter. Mastery is a decision long before it is a title. Habit 4: mistaking motion for progress. You wake to pings, race through meetings, and collapse without moving the scoreboard. Wealthy operators protect the first 90 minutes for the task that advances income, leverage, or assets. Everything else waits. Put your phone in another room, write the one outcome on paper, and ship it before messages. 2 clean hours on the needle mover beats 8 scattered in theatrics. Win the day early so the world can't steal it later. Habit 5: ignoring taxes until April. For most earners, taxes are the largest expense. If you don't plan, you donate extra by accident. Learn the basic rules in your country: use tax-advantaged accounts first, track receipts, and separate business from personal. If you freelance, set aside a percentage the moment money lands and automate quarterly payments. Every dollar not lost to tax compounds for decades. You don't need loopholes, you need a calendar, clean books, and the discipline to file early. Habit 6: financing dopamine. Credit cards, payment plans, and buy now pay later turn wants into monthly anchors. You're not buying shoes, you're buying interest. If it doesn't produce cash flow or save meaningful time, don't finance it. Kill revolving balances, negotiate rates, and run a debt avalanche from highest APR to lowest until the slate is clean. Drive a boring used car, keep your phone, and let your lifestyle lag your income. Leverage should make you safer, not sleepless. Habit 7: depending on a single paycheck. One employer, one client, one platform, one point of failure. When something outside your control shifts, your life does too. Build a second stream while the first one still works: consulting on weekends, a tiny product, a simple service, or a rental you can manage without drama. It doesn't need to be big, it needs to exist. The third stream arrives faster once the second proves you can. Habit 8: networking on vibes. You hang with the same 5 friends, talk in circles, and call it support. Your circle is either raising your ceiling or confirming your floor. Seek rooms where execution is normal. Offer utility, not coffee, a teardown, an intro, a pilot with capped risk. Host tiny dinners with one theme and one ask. Be the least impressive person there, listen more than you talk, and leave with dates, not selfies. Habit 9, flying blind. You know your salary but not your net worth, your savings rate, or your debt APRs. Without a scoreboard, you can't improve. On the first of each month, list assets, subtract liabilities, compare to last month, and make one change. Automate investments, cancel one leak, or add a revenue experiment. When the number moves, belief follows, then behavior strengthens. Data beats drama, track it and your money starts obeying you. You don't need a perfect plan to escape average, you need to stop doing the 9 things that guarantee it. Quit the spend first reflex, trade status for stamina, specialize, win mornings, learn taxes, kill consumer debt, build a second stream, upgrade rooms, and measure the score. Do that for 1 boring year and you will not recognize your life. Here's how to start tonight. Pick the 2 habits that hit a nerve and write a rule you can obey without motivation. Example: invest 10% on payday, phone outside the bedroom, or no debt for things that don't pay you. Make the rule automatic where possible, public where useful, and painful to break. Tomorrow morning, ship 1 outcome before messages. This week, schedule 1 conversation in a better room and bring utility. This month, track your net worth and add at least 1 line to assets. You'll feel behind at first, that's your old life negotiating. Don't negotiate. Decide once, then let time do what time does when you protect downside and repeat the right moves. Most people will nod, save this, and change nothing. Don't be most people. Start now.